Hello, everybody. Forgot to mute the thing, but that's fine. I wasn't really talking that much. Or at all. Alright. Hello. This is gonna be a short stream because I have a second interview tomorrow, and I gotta get up at a decent time in the morning, so hi Nightmare! So we're just gonna chill out for a bit. But I had my phone interview today, and it actually went well enough for a second interview. I'm not sure how tomorrow's interview is gonna go, but I have to wear. Don't mind the state of my bed. Please ignore that, okay? I just wanted to stream before I forgot, because in my Discord, which you can do !Discord, and join the Discord. I usually post my schedule there. I try to say hi and all that stuff. I don't know what's gonna happen. I haven't mentioned anything about this, the job interview stuff. I've been kind of keeping it on the down low because I don't know how it's gonna go, and I don't really want to get anybody's hopes up. But I am a little nervous because if I get the job, my schedule's gonna change for the year, for the time being. Good news is, it's gonna be in the morning. Why is that good news? Because when I get home, I can actually... Thank you. Because when I get home, I can actually stream or do stuff. So, we will see. We'll see how that goes. Alright. We are going to do some art, because I need to actually make a thumbnail for my Marvel Rivals streams that I'm going to upload to the VOD. And I basically have too many of these thumbnails to do. I was going to do all of them, but considering the time, I'm not doing. What the heck? Oh, right, I forgot. So, I want direct light onto me. Thank you so much. Oh, right. Let's put you guys back on just chatting real quick. Ew. Thought explains why. Yeah, we have to put that. I just don't want it directly onto me. Alright. What's I going to do? I was going to do something. Right. I was going to get the TTS up. I am so scatterbrained right now. Same here. Because I be technically a day coach. That's what the job description said anyway, but I'm basically teaching, but we call it mentor. Basically, I'm a day coach. I'd be planning activities. If I'm correct, it's probably most likely outside, just to get the kids active and stuff. But we'll see. I'm not getting any hopes up, because when you deal with too many no's, you just learn to be preparing for either way. So. And I've been putting it on the down low because I don't want people's hopes getting up too high. And things like that. Right. Now you need to figure out a thumbnail. Let me think. Yeah, comic book. how are you, Nightmare? How is everybody tonight? I would put, like, Epic the Musical on, but I don't really want to get copyright strike, and I'm not taking any chances. Because I got because I got a lot of information saying they're trying to make it copyright. So, I'm not taking any chances.
Doing good, just tired from last night's stream, lol.
I think you were playing... You must have had a lot of fun playing Genshin. Because I'm thinking of a different night. I would have been... Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, that was such a fun time.
I'm planning on doing a Marvel Rivals stream Friday. Because my buddy, Luda is doing one. And I technically wanted to do another Marvel Rivals Friday, so it just kind of worked out that way. Can I change it? Yes, I can.
Nice.
Change this. So let's that. And just tip it a little bit. Just need to figure out the background for this. Just trying things out.
Yeah, last night was just crazy, so much to do now that I'm affiliate, lol.
Oh, congrats! Congrats on getting affiliate! Man, that was fast. Which is a good thing. Because it means, like, the hardest thing is having, like, 3 concurrent viewers watching. Which is the most hardest thing. Like, ours you can do no problem. Getting followers, it's a struggle, but we can do it. It's the 3 viewers. It's like, you have to have 3 people to actually watch you. It's not an easy thing. I want to make it static. Because I don't want anything animated. Let's try a comic background and see what we get. That might change things. I'll think about it.
And yeah, it was crazy. I got the email invite while I was on stream, lol. It might have been after you left. It came right at the end of stream.
Wow. It's like, popped in, you got the affiliate and left. Like, somehow I willed it to happen. In some weird way. I was so glued into my dad playing Miles Morales that I knew I needed to do a stream.
Yeah, long ass 9.5 hour stream, lol.
And I got super distracted with the climax of the game. I don't really mind spoilers. In terms of, if I want to hang out with people, I don't care for spoilers. Hence, my family. Like, I care more about my family than some silly spoilers. This works, but... Come on, let's just try. Heroes. See what we get. does this remind me of, like, the Indian Spider-Man, but different? That's Power Rangers. Is that superhero? Well, I guess you can technically say they are.
Looks like a character that would be an Invincible.
I could see it.
The fact that I was just listening to Epic the Musical and you also mentioned it on stream masked my nervous.
Yeah. I just don't really want to risk it. I would love to put it on stream and give them all the hype in the world, but I can't risk copyright stuff, and I really don't want to piss anybody off. There's already some games, like, my friend Luda had this happen to him. He was playing one game, and the developers of the game pretty much had him, like, copyrighted.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's just like, they just really didn't want him to play that game, and what doesn't make any sense is, why don't you want people to stream the game? Why? It made no sense. And therefore it angered him to where he doesn't want to play it anymore, and I can totally get it. Like, if you don't want people to play the game on stream, why make it at all? Granted, I get it. You want people to just play it, not have people. But having people stream it gives more advertising. It brings more people in. It creates more bang for your buck. And I don't get why people think that's okay. I think it's okay for them to say, no, we don't want this. I get it, everybody's different, and not everybody likes that, but come on. If you're a business person, you see the value in it, just a little bit. Just enough to get attention. Love it's Spider-Man superhero. Spider-Man superhero. Let's just see what happens when I do that. No. Objection! Who's objecting? Hi, Nuker. Thank you for the first supervillain. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Isaac, thank you for the first anti-hero, and Alex, thank you for the first superhero. For those of you that are new to my streams, I have something called first superhero, second superhero, first anti-hero, second anti-hero, and first supervillain and second supervillain. And all the firsts are just, and everybody got all the firsts. All the seconds, superhero, anti-hero, supervillain, they're all available. They're basically just 6 seats you can take. But they're like 1 per person. And I left with 6 instead of 1 because people usually fight over the first spot in other people's streams, and I'm like, why fight for one spot? We can fight for 6. So I'm giving people, and the reason for 6 is like there are 3 categories. As I said, hero, superhero, anti-hero, supervillain, and just put 2 from each of those. Bam, that's what you got. Expecto Patronum. Oh, you really like using that.
Oh, I'm the only one that matters. See, you
Oh
messed
my
with
gosh,
my
you're gonna
daughter,
play with
and
all
now
of them.
I am going to fuck you.
Anyways.
Well, this just got interesting.
It's fuck you up, Dad.
Wait, what did I say?
Let's get a mix.
Yay, pain!
You know what? Let's use our imagination. Expecto Patronum!
Salutations!
Oh, Nuke. Oh, I love that one.
Want some quality time with Daddy.
Favorite one out of everything. I recommend that one to
Me.
make me. Yeah. If you go to sound alerts, most of them are free. One of them has a sound alert that's pretty much similar to Salutations, but different. You want to play with that one? If you're feeling spicy, go for it. I literally think it'll be fun. Anyway, so this is my little. There you go. I do even have that level. Anyways, this is my little Patronus build. You can redeem it to see it. I would have I'll actually have Diablo say hi. Say hi, Diablo. You wanna go watch over there? Okay. You're having way too much fun with that. And I approve. What's this? Right. No. Don't remember if there's a superhero with a feminine superhero with a cape. So
Dragons!
oh wait, never mind. I have a better one. We'll just skip this. That kinda works. Now I just need to make the middle dark. Like mixture of grays. Oh, that should be dark gray.
Take that, depression!
Or is that a dude? That looks like a dude. Probably is a dude. I'm trying to find a female hero. I know who you could look like. Right. I think she had black.
Ah, fuck you.
Yeah. I'm glad you're having fun with that. I think she had like a yellow.
Aha, fuck you.
It's been a while though. like a long while since I've seen you. How have you been? I hope everything's been going well. Undo. This is what I need. There we go. I'll leave that part.
Oh, does
Look.
he sound like Stephen King or not able person?
What, Alistair? He was voiced by Amir from Community.
No, I meant the TTS.
Hawking did you. Stephen King. I think he means Stephen Hawking. Either way. I think Hawking did use a TTS or something. So. Maybe not.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you.
You should try, hey bitch! It's one of my favorites.
He.
You're having way too much fun. But it's okay. We can have fun here.
Hey, bitch!
There you go. Am I missing something? Like,
Pull yourself together.
don't know what else to add to this thumbnail. Probably should just leave it at that. Actually, we can add the cat, my little super cat, just peering over.
IGHT, have a good stream. Sleep well.
You too, Nuke. Thank you for dropping by and saying hi. I definitely missed you, though. Alright.
Oh, fuck you.
Oops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, have a good night, Nuke. I hope you sleep well. Why is it not? Maybe it just needs this. Cool. Okay. That's not how I want to do this. Yeah, actually I like that. There we go. Nice. I also have a crazy idea. We cut the tail. Scratches. Yeah. So what happens if I just... There we go. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Don't like that. Ooh, that's better. Ooh. Because there is God of Thunder. Oh, wait, I have a better idea. Instead of a scratch mark. Yeah. Am I forgetting anything? Ooh, I know. Make it look like it's kind of a poster or something. Try to find someone that doesn't have a crown. That's a little difficult. Or maybe we can make our own. It's for reference. Actually, let's use this one. It's bigger. Do this, but it looks a little lighter, so we need to make it that, and then just kind of make a circle around it. But I also need to make it thinner. Why is making a bullet hole so difficult? I need a better reference. How's everybody's weekend? Was it good? What did you do? Hmm. You know what? Maybe instead of that, we just type magic and we'll see what happens. Ooh. I have a better idea. Just add a tiny bit. Wait. There we go. Now we have some bubbles. I think that's good. Let's see. That's it for the art part. Because all I wanted to do was make that. Still got a bit of time left. Let me switch to just chatting. There we go. Alright. So. Basically, I've been loving Marvel Rivals. I don't usually play a lot of Overwatch-based games, and I'm not entirely sure why. I was not into the competitive scene, really. I think the only reason I wanted to play Marvel Rivals is because everyone in my friend group plays Marvel Rivals. So, I'm like, well, if everybody else likes it, why not me? The other thing I'm debating about is doing Blue Sky. I don't usually do much of social media outside of Discord anymore. I don't really do Facebook. I only have it for the sake of my family. I go on my Instagram just to check things out, but not really post much of anything. I mean, only reason is I'm just not into that scene. Not a social media person, but I try to post that I'm streaming, but I probably should get a Instagram account for my stuff soon. That's like future stuff at the moment. But if I get this job, basically, let's turn down the music. And we can make it Stardew, actually. I haven't done Stardew music in a while. There you go. Cool. I played Stardew music before and I haven't gone copyrighted yet. I don't know what it is. But hey. If I can get some music from a game that is very calming and relaxing, hey. I'm not gonna complain about it. But it means in the mornings I will be working, but in the afternoons, depending on how I feel, I'll probably either take a nap, then stream, or not. It will depend on how it goes. There are some things I will need to take care of, so it'll most likely take a bit before I actually am hired, if it does happen. If not, it'll be business as usual. I'm not going to get my hopes up on the job. I am just going to show up, do my best, and if they like what they see, who knows? It'll be a really good sign that my year will be changing around. I will tell you this, I was prepared and not prepared for the phone interview. Like, I knew what to say, but I didn't feel like I was mentally ready to deal with anything. And with interviews, it feels unpredictable because you're trying to think of all the questions and what to say, but in actuality, you don't know what your employer is going, your future employer or the person that interviewing you, you don't know what they're going to say. You're not a mind reader. You don't know how it's going to go. And that's the thing is, unpredictability messes with my nerves sometimes. Today, even after the interview, it took me a while to like calm down because I'm scared. And the only reason is I'm nervous about a lot of things. I'm nervous about how it's gonna go. How am I gonna juggle with everything? How it's like I'm faced with the problem. And I don't know how to handle it. Just don't. But I might as well tell you what my plans are in the future. I'm debating about a Blue Sky account. I'm not entirely sure because, and I'm only going to be doing it for the sake of my streaming platform. I'm not a Twitter person at all. I'm not into that scene. I'm not even, like, I don't even have a Twitter account. That's the thing. I stay out of the Twitter scene altogether. And the reason for that is, I don't want that toxicity in my life. Nor do I want to be a part of the cloud of, like, the storm cloud of Twitter. I refuse to call it by X because
Valid.
why? Why do you want to call it X? Do you want people to make fun of you? I mean, seriously. No disrespect here. It's like a modern take, right? Twitter is way catchier than X. And I'm gonna tell you why. One, it just sounds like a code for a pirate. You might as well be adding schemers to that because that just sounds like something people wouldn't even think about. And Twitter is already bad enough as is. I don't want to add. Just no. 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 As far as Facebook, I don't really go on Facebook at all. Like, I'm barely there. I would use Messenger, but that's it. As for Instagram,
I mean, no one likes Elon now, and it's just the worst. I think most people just use it now to advertise themselves without interacting.
pretty much. What I know is that Blue Sky is what Twitter's supposed to be. Like a better, nicer version of Twitter. But I'm hesitant because, you know, that's what a lot of platforms have. That, oh yes, this will be nice, this will be great, but not all of them. Not gonna lie. I didn't even have a Snapchat, and I'm gonna even tell this. I may have been born in the 90s, grew up in the 2000s. I never had a MySpace.
Yeah, it's literally just Twitter when they started LOL made by the original guy too.
Wait, Blue Sky is made by the original guy? Okay, let's unpack this. You create something called Twitter. Then Elon buys it out of you. And then you make something called Blue Sky as a way to kind of get Twitter back. That's like breaking up with that one person.
Yeah, by the guy who made Twitter.
That's like breaking up with somebody and that person moved on, but that original person isn't over their ex. Basically, that person goes to the fallback guy. That's what Blue Sky is. The fallback guy. You do not want to be a part of the fallback guy. We've been through too many sitcoms. We've been through too many romance stuff to know you don't want to be the fallback guy. Because they're still thinking of their ex. They're still thinking about it, even if they don't want to. Because it's either the ex never acknowledged them, or got over them, or
Stardew soundtracks.
Yep.
Also, hi.
Hi. We're talking about social media stuff, and why things are complicated. Because I want to still talk for a bit. Moving on to something of less IRL and a little bit more Theory Town.
Fine.
Yeah, more Theory Town. But the whole reason why I wanted to talk about Blue Sky was I'm thinking about it, and some of my friends are on Blue Sky. I'm hesitant. So I'm just gonna wait it out. We'll play it around. We'll see what happens in 6 months.
I got a Blue Sky.
I saw, but you're gonna have to let me know how that is. We'll play it by ear. We'll come back to this in like
I made
3
one
months.
too.
Yeah. I'm gonna think about this for at least 3 months. So between March and April. For sure, March. I don't really want to jump into anything.
Yeah, think about it.
I don't want to do anything yet. Because I don't want to jump into anything. I don't want to support weird stuff. I'm going to say this as politely as I can. I don't trust Discord. I use it, but I don't trust it. I refuse to connect my phone. I refuse to connect my Twitch because my Twitch is my baby. I refuse to have it touch Discord right now because Discord has a problem with scammers and they're getting smarter. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Phishers are getting smarter and it's scary.
That's fair.
I last year got scammed by somebody I thought was somebody I knew. But turns out that
For
person
sure
got hacked.
they are.
That person got hacked, and I got scammed out of that. Not really something of great memories. And Discord technically is part of those terrible memories. Hence my refusal to trust Discord ever again. Let's move on from my dislike of Discord to the point. Thank you. My mom works at her work. She clicked on something. Fisher's gone in there, and her work is a little bit. And turns out everybody at work, her work, was under the same assumption. Which, she's like, I thought it was someone I knew. I'm like, how do you think I got hacked? How do you think I got scammed? And you know what's scary? Is that it was a legitimate link. Like, it looked legitimate. And that's scary. It's scary enough that they're getting smarter. But is it wrong to wish they were not? Like, seriously. Why can't we all just be going to Stardew, since we're having Stardew music? Why can't we just go into Stardew, have a nice little farm, have nice little things, and just not have to think about all this nonsense? Right? Like, why have all this nonsense? I know running away is not the point, but it's more like, why can't we have nice things if people want to take them away from us? That's my point. Anyway.
I feel the same way. Why can't we just leave each other alone instead of this bad chaos?
Exactly. Speaking of chaos, let me lean into Hazbin Hotel to kind of segue into that. I have a theory. I shared this with Alex, but I kind of want to share it with the rest of you. And if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. If you don't mind spoilers, listen in. But anyway, Charlie. So, we know Charlie is like Lilith and Lucifer's daughter. She's the most sweetest person in the world. But her dad suffers from depression because Lilith left 7 years ago. No one knows why. No one knows anything. And strangely enough, Alistair leaves. The biggest theory is that Alistair is under contract by Lilith. But some people from recent information they come to acquire is that Rosie could be also Alistair's contract, but that makes no sense. It's a possibility, and it'll be a hell of a twist, but still. Hell of a twist. You see it. But, where am I going with it? The entire time, Charlie is trying to do her very best to help these people. Her dad is basically, like I said, Lucifer's in depression. Is that depression's not a good thing? He's stuck in it, like, he's secluded. He's like a little hermit. And we've seen this happen.
I still think H is under someone's contract.
Alistair? Oh yeah, for sure. He's under someone's contract. He's under somebody's, But some people think it might be even somebody higher than Lilith, which would be saying something. Because some people believe Lilith is Eve, and other people think Eve is somebody else. I tend to be on the side of Eve might be somebody else, and that might be interesting to look at, but I don't think it's Season 2 material. That might be Season 4. I'm betting it's Season 3 or 4 material. They might put little crumbs, little seasoning, and be like, that's however all of us feel. But, towards the end, we see Lilith. No. We're going to enjoy this 5 minutes together. Lilith is sitting at a beach in heaven, and the big question is, why? You mean to tell me she's been sitting on her ass on the beach, letting all of this stew out in hell? Even her own daughter, she does not care. But she's never cared from the start. Or started to. In the beginning, she took Lucifer's steel. She probably wasn't a bad person,
But
but
it's
we don't
said
know.
I think Adam was with Lilith and Eve biblically, unless I'm wrong.
No, you're right. I don't know that much about Adam, why Adam split up with Eve. They probably had, but Eve probably didn't like Adam, because we all see Adam. Lilith probably sees Adam and then splits, and goes with Lucifer. Somewhere along the line, whether it be from the time she was still with Adam or whatever, somewhere along the line, Charlie is born. Lilith at first started to care. We don't know what happened to Eve. Let's not go into theories about that because I don't have enough information on Eve to even go with any conclusive ones. But Lilith started to care, but over time, Adam had this idea to send his exterminators down, or exorcist, whatever, down to hell to take care of things. I watched a reaction to where these group of guys think that it was probably out of spite. A spite like how Lilith left Adam to be with Lucifer. Which would make sense that Adam would be spiteful and send them down, but he also probably hated hell to begin with, so this just added fuel to the fire. Lilith, on the other hand, is kind of tired of all this nonsense, and probably tried and failed. Or maybe she came up with this big plan, and they made an agreement, somehow, about getting Adam out of the picture. So either the angels took their effing time, or she just decided to wait and let her people suffer. Or something like that. Either way, somewhere eventually she gets tired of it and leaves. But on Charlie's end, she tries to deal with this while dealing with everything else, while trying to take care of things. But eventually, it becomes too much. She decides to make a deal and goes up to heaven. Whatever happened with Alistair, she might have made a deal with Alistair because maybe Alistair was witness to this deal and he's under contract to not talk about it. But Lilith doesn't want to leave Charlie completely not completely alone. She sends Alistair to go to Charlie. But that's still neglectful parenting, no matter how you look at it. Either way, she left the family, she left her duties to Lucifer. Lucifer gets depressed. Then it all falls to Charlie. Charlie can't stand seeing her people suffer every single year. And honestly, I don't blame her. In the first episode, she gets worked up over it. Honestly, I'm surprised she is as happy and as sweet as she is. Because she would have every right to go on a villain arc. And nobody was able to stop her. Well, maybe Maggie, but who knows? My point is, Lilith is a neglectful parent. Because she left her child alone with all of the duties. Lucifer technically isn't out of that either, because he was in a depressive state to where that was falling onto Charlie's shoulders.
Especially after the last episode on what happened.
Exactly. So, hell and heaven, the extermination happens. We're snoozing them another 5 minutes. We're gonna sit on this hill. So, while all that is happening, Lilith is sitting there enjoying the sun on the beach. And when I started to piece that together, I'm like, are you kidding me? She was sitting on that beach the whole effing time while her people are suffering. Which is kind of funny, because definitely isn't the first time, like, somebody of royalty would have probably done that. Can't think of anything in history right now, but I can probably see the twisted minds of the royal
I think
being
I was
like,
just confused, right?
probably. But I'm just like, no, 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 no. She was a neglectful parent. Like, it started to go downhill. To the point where she just wanted to leave. She didn't advocate for the throne. She didn't do any of the official stuff. She just said, F this S, I'm out. Like, bye Felicia. Bye Tyrone. I'm gonna go to the beach in heaven and leave you to your deaths. Or leave you to your misery. And that's sad. It's really sad. Because that meant she wanted out. And I don't know if Lucifer and Lily could get divorced. I don't know how that works in royalty. I'm not gonna lie, not gonna even try, so let's not touch on that subject. Okay? But she could have went out the right way. But no, she just left.
She even took her away from her dad for some reason.
That's another thing. She isolated Charlie from her dad. As to why, don't know. Maybe she just started not liking Lucifer, probably started blaming her in some way from all of this. Now, Lucifer gave Lilith the offer. So that left up to her to choose. We can kind of see the result of her choice. But what if she started regretting it? And then decided to isolate Charlie because of that? When in some weird mind she's like, I'm going to separate them because I don't want her to fall in the same shoes I am. What shoes? You were once human. And you fell into hell with Lucifer, who was probably already a fallen angel at the time. Like, lady, you made your bed. You gotta lie in it. Don't bring your daughter into this shit. Okay? I saw this in, like, Spider-Man. Not gonna give anything away with Miles Morales, but it's also like a character fully grief-struck to the point where she does not see anything beyond what she knows. Like, refusing to listen. What's annoying is that's realistic. What's bad is how much damage that does. And Charlie is sitting there, like, probably blaming her dad for the isolation. When really she should be blaming her mom too, but she doesn't. She doesn't blame her mom. She doesn't talk about her very much. She just mentions, oh, my mom, after my mom left, my dad just isolated himself or something. Doesn't mention the mom at all. Why? No, we don't know. Either she's in denial about it, or she doesn't want to admit it yet, that both of her parents screwed up. If I was Husk and I knew about this, I'd be going through all the swear words and being like, girl, you're gonna need a drink, and I'm gonna provide you with that drink, because you deal with too much.
Me too.
If it was Angel Dust, Angel probably would be somewhere between I don't care or, like, he'd be the type that would be listening. But he also would be like, parents, am I right? Be like, they may have, they may have done the deed in the bed, but they bred a nice child. And the next minute you're going to get ads, so I'm gonna let the ads play, I'm gonna talk some more, and then we're going to raid. Because it's been an hour and 10 minutes.
I don't think he had the best home life, I think.
I don't think so either. Nifty is just... Nifty is adorably crazy. As for Val, Val has that toxic ex-boyfriend type that is so crazy for you. That ex will do anything in their power to keep you theirs. They have so many problems with letting go. Fox? I am not entirely sure. Fox just strikes me as the kind of guy.
EW.
Yeah, Val's Bill. Vox has a closet obsession. Fox is just that one guy that's like, yes, I'm a businessman, I'm ready to do business, but at the other end, he's like, I got a vendetta and I'm gotta deal with it. But what I really hope is that eventually, somewhere, Has-Been, Hotel, and Hell of a Boss have a crossover. If it's just one major character, or a few, or a big freaking plot that involves everybody, I will literally be happy about it. I will literally be so happy about it. It will make me smile. Literally make me smile.
I wouldn't mind that at some point.
Like, honestly, I know they probably couldn't do Lucifer and Mindbreaker? Mastermind. Ugh. I can't believe I forgot that name somewhere. Like, I don't mind him not being there or being referenced in Mastermind, but if it, like, at least season 4. At least season 4 of Has-Been Hotel, or like somewhere in the long season 3 of Hell of a Boss, it gets mentioned. Like, somehow Blitz acknowledges that Charlie is there. And somehow they get all the legalities down. I really wish these studios could just play nice and let us have what we have, because we've been desperate for a crossover. And honestly, I would love to know how that starts, now that Stolas is in his peasant arc. Maybe they're going to find a way to get Androlphus, find the truth about Androlphus, and somehow it goes all the way to the hotel, and somehow Lucifer gets wind about things. I don't know. It would be really cool. It would be really awesome. It would make me smile. As for my thoughts on Hell of a Boss, I think Millie is going to keep the baby. I think Millie will keep the baby, and there's gonna be a whole baby arc going around. Especially since I think Stolas would probably latch on to the child as like a godfather kind of a situation, because he can't see
I think
Octavia.
Luna will try to get her friend back.
Oh yeah, you know that's gonna happen. I kind of wonder if Luna's gonna be the type of friend that tells it like it is, yelling, screaming, and probably having a bitch fight, because that's probably gonna happen. Or it's gonna be one of those, Octavia just breaks down, and Luna is gonna be just there listening and pretty much telling it like it is. Or if Octavia is going to be tired of her mom's antics, finding out the truth about her mom, and then getting all confused, and then Luna's gonna be like, yo, why don't you just come here with your dad? You'll be much in a better situation than you are over there. And they get into some kind of like heart-to-heart chat about it.
I've always hated Stella.
Oh, I hate Stella and Androlphus. Like, I hate Androlphus so much, but at the same time, I love how he's the drama queen. Like, you're so lucky you're attractive. I'm just like, I hate you, but why do I like your acting at the same time? You're so annoying and yet entertaining. It's nuts. Fasago? I want more Fasago. I want Fasago to be on Stolas' side and trying to figure out the situation. And maybe he tells Octavia, look, mija, your mumsy is loco. Like, very loco. A loco pollo. Did you just call my mom a crazy chicken? Yes, your mom's el pollo loco. That literally means crazy chicken in Spanish. For those of you that want to know. I just really hope Androlphus gets caught. Or maybe that part of that crossover is when Lucifer kind of just, like, lays down the law here, being like, okay,
I know
dude,
some Spanish, so I knew that one LUL.
like, look, dude, you pull some serious crap, and this is how you're handling the situation? I just watched that from my daughter's hotel. No, we're gonna do this right. We're gonna go through all of those cases you screwed up, and we're gonna start with that one you screwed up the most. And that's where all the drama's gonna happen. I kinda wish that's how it started, but I don't know. But ever since Lucifer came on, I've been loving, like, duck versions of Hazbin Hotel. I just want duck versions of the characters, because that would be a really cool collection to have. And I don't know why. It might be the ADHD in me. Being like, oh, that's not a bad idea. That looks so cool. Why does it do this to me? Anyway. I love talking about theories, but I think this is a good opportunity to go
Speaking of Has-Been and Helliver, I've been listening to some of the songs I love.
Oh, believe me. I was listening to Mastermind the other day. I think in the karaoke stream of Luda, I think I sung Mastermind, and I think I also sung God's Games from the Epic musical. So, I don't remember how I did, but I probably nailed it. To some degree. Anyway. I'm gonna try to stream on Wednesday. Not entirely sure what's gonna happen tomorrow, so I'll keep you all updated in the Discord and go from there.
I wasn't there, my guy was still there.
Yeah, I know. So, anyway, let's get into a raid. And I appreciate you all for being in the stream. It's been a quick one, but at least I got a thumbnail in, so that's nice. I'll be doing some Dragon Quest on Wednesday. Hopefully, things work out, and we'll go from there. So, let's go say hi to Sushi, and I will see you all on Wednesday. Friday is gonna be Marvel Rivals. Tune in for that.